So yesterday we discussed about the source system exports using the SWPM tool. We have done it, right? So we are discussing about the system copy method. System copy using SWPM tool. SWPM tool, we are doing the export and import methods we are doing here, right? So exporting from source, importing into the target system here, right? That is what we are doing here. So yesterday we have done the export, right? So when we done the export, so there is a SWPM folder. It created the export dump. This is the export dump here. In the export dump, we have the files and so it got created. So everything got created here, right? So now what we are going to do now, we are going to do the import procedure here, right? Import means building a new system with a copy of the existing system. We are going to create a new system by copy of the existing system here. That's what we are going to so discuss here, right? So that is the one thing here, right? So here export is done. Import we are doing, which means same copy of the system, new system we are building here. That is called the SWPM export and import system copy method, right? So here homogeneous, in the homogeneous we have so same to same OS, same operating system, same operating system in the source and target, same database, and SAP also same. Only thing is different SID, different instance number we can give it from there, right? So here, so I am just so started the SWPM tool here. Okay. So here options wise you need to choose the clearly here. Options wise you need to choose the so system copy, not the installation. Fresh installation means you won't get any data. It's a fresh data. So but SWPM system copy here, system copy. So here so mainly for export only SWPM tool is required. For importing the system here what we required here, so you require the same SWPM tool, and also you require the so kernel you required, same you required the so export dump which you exported from the so the source, that export dump, and so remaining and all common db client. So then you require the SAP host agent here. That is common thing which you required here, right? Export dump db client and kernel SWPM host agent. That is common softwares. Why? Because you are building a new system same as like installation, but only thing is installation time you need the export files are required, export softwares are required. Here you don't require the export softwares, only the export dump which you are exporting from the source, that you required here. That is only one difference between the installation softwares and the system copy softwares. Like so export dump is required here, export so software is required for the so during the installation time. Softwares means SAP standard data you will get. Export dump means which you are exporting from the source, same as is you will get from the source here, right? So then that's what you are doing here. Here source system, no, target system here, right? Why? Because you are going to build the target system here based upon the above system here, right? Then standard. So same options you will get same as like how whatever we have done that during the installation. Similarly, you will get the same options here. Same options. So whatever you have. So similarly, you will get the same options here. So same as WPM tool. So here the SWPM usage these are installations, source system exports, imports, maybe system copy methods. So this kind of things we have to uninstallation, adding the individual application servers. All right. So uninstall the web dispatchers, install the web dispatchers. So this kind of things we have to do it using the SWPM tool. SWPM is not only for the installation. So more than that, but most frequently installation purpose they will use the SWPM tool here. Installation purpose they will use the SWPM tool here. That is the main thing here. So here SID, so new SID. So right, so new SID we have to give it here, right? Click on the OK button here. So new SID, so new SAP we have to give it here. Click on the OK button. Suppose like NW1 you have exported NW2 you are building, like same copy of the NW1, whatever the passwords, whatever the data as of now, whatever we have. So similarly you will get the everything here, right? So that is the one thing here. FQDN, it's not required, that we know. Right, password for all the users, right? So you can give the passwords for all the users. All the users means in this SAP system also SAP star, DDIC, SID, ADM. So all the passwords, so it is going to be so created here. So execute the step password. So then NW2 ADM user ID password it is asking here. So not sure what is this password. So browser, so this one. So homogeneous system copy here. Okay. So homogeneous standard system copy, that is like backup SWPM export and import here. But you have the one more method like backup and restore method. That method also we can use it. But so we are using the homogeneous system copy, right? So that's why I selected the homogeneous system copy. DB, that fine. We have same host, we have the DB also installed. I selected the database as well. So create the new database SID, yes. Always log file is one of the here very important log file here. So we need to review the log files here. So kernel files, see during the installation, whatever we have done it, it is asking the same. So kernel files, right? Kernel files. So same way you can choose the kernel files also here. So So kernel files, it's referring. SAP-exe. So only one file I selected, I guess. You can choose folder, but it will read the all the files. So instead of that, one by one I am selecting so that it will finish. So it will read only that specific file here. If you select specific file, it will read only specific file. If you select uh, entire folder, it will read the all the folders, files and everything here. Okay, the four files are available here. Just click on the next button. The only difference is exports. Okay, so exports the during the installation time, sorry, it's same as like installation, right? But during the installation time, if you do the installation, we will get the fresh data. Means new system will be built, no users, nothing. So only SAP star DDIC. But now you are building the so existing exports you are using means same copy of the existing system NW1, the data you have exported, right? Same data. See, migration export it is asking. Then you can choose the migration exports wherever you have the export file you have exported the migration exports, you can choose it here, right? So that is only one difference here. It won't ask the exports, it's a migration exports. Export dump, it will ask it which you exported from source one. So then you can go with the installation, go with the building the new system copy method. So which means same as is whatever the you have the NW1 system, similar way, similarly it will install the new system copy of NW2, it will install the new system here. Parallel number of jobs 3 fine. So instance numbers it is asking, so you can choose the your favorite instance number, otherwise just you can choose the default one. Just click on the, well, because here also new any SAP system there are the two instances, ASS and primary application servers here, right? That is getting created. OSLD common. Same. Now we have the NW1 system, right? Similar copy of the NW1, same users, whatever the data is there, each and everything we will get into the one same system here. Encryption keys and everything. So 000 client access here. It is asking. Why? Because in the export, when you are doing the export, there is a export dump which from source it should read it. Then it is asking the 000 DDIC password. So that is mandatory required when you are doing the so system copy. That is required. Right, so review parameter section. So now we know review parameter section here. Similarly, so just click on the next button, then it will go to the so building the new system here, copy of the existing system here. That's what is going to happen now here in the system. Okay, this is what it is going to happen. This is the system copy method. Okay, so source and target system copy method here. So it will take time, same as like installation. Now you know, right, how to take that same time. It will install the new system here. Okay, so That is the one. And meanwhile, so let me explain about the router concept here. The how the router will be helpful. Just doing the cleanup, not required. Systems already there. Okay, so now let's discuss about some more information about the AP router. Okay, so what is this router concept in SAP? Router, actually, this is a program, is a small binary file program. It will act as a proxy. It will act as a proxy between SAP systems and external network. So between an external networks here, right? So and controlling the access, right? Facilitating the connections. It's a crucial component for managing the security and also communication within SAP environment here. It's often used to secure the connections between the SAP system here. So network performance, handle the supported connections from the SAP to customer systems. That is the main important. SAP to customer systems. This is the router. It is required here, right? So instead of directly accessing the our SAP system by other SAP and customer systems, then we have to use the router here, right? So there is a router table there. We need to maintain the so our host details and everything we have to maintain here, right? So that so it will so normally this is a binary file which we have to download it. Then SAP root tab, there is a file there we need to maintain the there we have to maintain the so our system IP details and we have to open the connection. Then people will log into the our SAP systems here. Most of the time SAP team will log into our systems here. Why? Because SAP team will be in the different network there in the SAP, right? So we have the our SAP, we have SAP systems are in the customer network zone here. This is the customer network. So here we will install the SAP router here, right? These all are the our SAP systems here. These all are the our SAP and non-SAP systems here, right? Network systems here. So this is the router table. So here we have to maintain the our system details into the router, right? Router. So router either you can install on the existing system or new system, you can install it here. So here you have the SAP person. So you have the SAP person here, right? So he will log into the he will connect to the our system here, right? Then suppose normally you raise a ticket with SAP. There is a issue, you raised the ticket with SAP here, right? This is the router. So this is the SAP environment here. These all are the SAP environments here. So right, either SAP or database or whatever it may be, there is the SAP environment here. So what we have to do here, whenever SAP person wants to log into the our SAP system, why? Because sometimes you raise a ticket with SAP. Why? Because so if the functional people, development people, end users or anyone facing the issue, we are the so one team to fix the issues, resolve the issues. In case we are also unable to fix the issue, then we will raise a ticket with SAP, incident ticket with SAP, right? Incident ticket. There is a tickets, types of tickets are there. So we will raise the OSS ticket here with SAP. Using the service marketplace, we will raise the ticket with SAP. The SAP team so we'll ask the logs, we will provide the logs, but sometimes they want to connect to the our system here. Then in this case router, router should be required here. This router we need to register into the SAP side. SAP side, they will send the certificate. We have to register it. Then they will establish the connectivities. Then on the router, our SAP system details, host name, IP address, and everything. So we have to maintain in the SAP router file. Router file we have to maintain it here. So then whenever then SAP person wants to log into our system, they will connect to our network. Then here we need to open the connections here. That's why frequently sometimes we may get the, so open the R3 connection to the system, then HTTP connection to the system, or WTS connection, or RDP connection, SSH connection. So they are the multiple connections are there here, right? So they will ask us to open. R3 connection means SAP connection. HTTP means URL connection. WTS means WTS, RDP, both are same. Like it's a OS level access, right? SSH, PuTTY access. So they will ask us to open it. Why? Because sometimes they need to log into the PuTTY and evaluate the logs and everything that time. So this is required, right? So in that case, so the router to here and here, they will log into our systems here. So in this case, this is the SAP, right? So to fix our issues, they will ask us to open the connectivities and everything. Then we have to open the either R3 connection or HTTP connection. Then SAP people will log into our SAP system remotely. Will able to open the remotely, and they can, sir, we can give you the RDP access or SAP access directly, means that's not possible. But because they are in the different network, you are in the different network, that's not possible. And also our network, customer networks are in the private network, private mode in the secure network. So that's not possible. So to securely to access this one, so what we have to do, we need to ask the persons to log into our SAP systems using this router. So we have to maintain all the IP address details in the router here. So normally how it will works means the client application initiate a connection to the SAP system here. So is the client, he will initiate a client connection to the SAP system here. The connection need to be passed through the SAP router here. Means he wants to initiate a connect to our SAP system here, but through mother in between, this router act as a proxy here. So this client send the request to the router here, right? Router check the router permission tables to see, because in the router this IP address and permissions we will make it here, right? We will maintain the details here. Then he will connect to based upon these permissions, then the user is allowed to log into the system here, right? Router establish the connection to the target SAP system. Then connection is encrypted, and he will able to log into the system here. That is the router here, right? Router is a tool for managing and securing communication in between SAP systems here. That is the router here, right? So it is a small, but it will play the very important role also. This is also play the very important role. Why? Because the external network people wants to connect to our system, they will connect through via router only, via router only here. That's where the connection will work in our SAP systems. Okay. Got it right. So normally how to open these connections and everything means, so we have to log into the service marketplace here. There we have to open the connections here. So let me show you. So service.sap.com. There we have to maintain we have to log in and open service.sap.com or me.sap.com. Nowadays it's a me.sap.com. We have to log in. So here, if you see here, uh, here we have the options are available here, right? So if we need the support from SAP, go to the services and support from SAP. So raise the ticket with SAP. See here you can raise the chart or expert chart, or you can raise the ticket with SAP here. This is the place. Maybe if you want to chat with them, if you want to phone, if you want to send an email, so that one you can raise a ticket with SAP here. If you want to download the license keys or anything, this is the place here, right? We want to manage the remote connections, here, right? Maybe if you want to open the connections here, you need to open the connections here. Means open the system, then we have to, so we open the system, and suppose like I want to open the connectivity to this system here, select it here, right? So here you have the list of connections here. Suppose if you want to open the R3 connection, then just close it or open here. Or SSH connection, HTTP connection, whatever the connection, if you open it here, then they can able to connect to our SAP systems here. This is the way they can log into our SAP systems here, right? This way we have to open the connections part here. Okay. So connectivities, so then only they can log into our system here, right? So that is the one thing here. And yeah, next to what we left, they will ask us to open the connection and close the connection. And sometimes, so they may ask you to open the system connections as well here. Suppose like, so they ask you to open the system, right? Open the system for modify, client close request. Go to the SEC4 as I discussed in the starting time. So then you can just close the settings. Then people cannot perform anything in the 001 here, right? That is the one. So then open the settings, then people can perform it here. Go to the edit mode, then you can do the changes here, so that people cannot do any changes in the system here. That is the main thing here. Okay, so that is the one thing you should be aware of here, right? Client to open, client to close. So then you can change the no changes, no changes. Open means changes, changes. So that is the one thing here. Okay, that is the thing here. And so that is the one. Stop and start, and the main important thing is which you need to remember. So background jobs are very important here. Background jobs, and uh, daily monitoring transaction codes, daily health checks, background jobs, transport imports, right? And issues, and RFC connections, integrations related work here, right? Connectivity to the other systems, and uh, operational modes, not that much, note implementations, and some phases. That's one. And close the client, and the OSS connection, and open the R3 connection, HTTP connections, this connection opening, and everything. This is the important thing in the daily support life here. Okay, system copy installations. No one asks these things ever anyone. Why? Because so system copy, whether people will perform it or not, but no one asks this type of things here. Okay, and DB related topics here. These are the main important topics here. Okay, background jobs, very important. They will ask you the questions on the background job steps. So job startup conditions here, job steps, and also job status. These things are very important thing. Okay, and starting from tomorrow onwards, we are going to discuss about the HANA DB administration part here. Okay, so please do join, and if you miss it out, you are not allowed to join in any other batches here. So you have to definitely join the classes. Okay.